Hey guys, what's going on? Tony from Morley Paintball, and today I'm going to do a comparison between the Tippmann A-5 and the Tippmann 98 Custom. First off, I just want to say that we've had a lot of viewer requests to do comparison videos. Not necessarily these two, but I'm going to start off with two most tested guns of time, super durable and super price friendly, the 98 Custom versus the Tippmann A-5. So I'll start here. Each of these guns have an 8-inch barrel. You can tell there's a slight difference with the ported tip. The A5 barrel does have a couple more ports for you to release the air. This is the Tippmann 98 Custom thread. This will fit on your 98s and your Alpha Blacks, Project Salvos, guns along those lines. This is the A5 threaded barrel that will also go on the TPX pistol and the X7 Phenom. So next, on to the hoppers. So with this, it's the locking feed neck with the Tippmann. You push the top button and it just comes right open. Locks back into place. With the Tippmann A-5, which is the best feature of this gun in my opinion, is going to be it comes stock out of the box with the Cyclone feed system. So every time you pull the trigger, releases a puff of air into the Cyclone feed system and it automatically feeds for you. You don't have to worry about any balls jamming up in your hopper. I mean, unless you're shooting some really bad paint. Also with the Tippmann 98 Custom feed neck, you can put any hopper on the market, anywhere from a gravity fed, your standard hopper, to a high-end electronic, whatever your preference is. So, or you could add the Cyclone like the A5 has. All right guys, next thing I'm gonna go over is the actual foregrips of the gun. This one has actual indentations for your hand to hold on the 98 Custom, and this one's the MP style grip for the Tippmann A5. Both of these are pretty comfortable to actually get a hold on. They're spaced out far enough so you don't feel like you're too tight, that your hands are pinched between the braided lines. The next biggest feature that I'm going to go over is the actual grips on these guns itself. The Tippmann A5 does come with push pins, so you can easily push these pins out and take the grip right off the gun, as compared to the Tippmann 98 Custom, where you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to take the back half shell off if you want to work on anything inside, if you want to add your electronic trigger, if you want to add your response trigger. This gun can handle those. So once again, if you want to access the internal part of this 98 Custom, you got to pull your screws out of here, the back half, and then you can install your e-grip, your response, or a double trigger kit, whatever you'd really like in there. Same with the Tippmann A5, the 2 push pins, you can put an electronic grip on here. It comes stock with just a selector switch slide frame, but the e-grip would be a great addition to this gun, and just two pins, pop them off and pop your e-grip on and you are good to go. The next thing I can compare is the actual Tippmann 98 Customs that are coming new out of the box today. Come with the ACT, or the anti-chop technology. There's an extra spring that loads into the top of your hammer that allows you to, actually demonstration, you can even put your finger inside of this gun, pull the trigger, and it's not going to chop it off. That extra spring is very gentle on paint, so it helps from actually breaking paint inside of the breech of this gun. Well, aside from the external features, I can talk about the internal features, which is basically the same exact on the inside. Your spring guide, your hammer, your valve, all of that is going to be exactly the same on the inside. Besides the ATC spring with the 98 Custom, the A5 does not have that. So real quick guys, I'm going to throw these on the scale so we can kind of see a weight difference, because some people think that the Cyclone feed on the side could be a little bulky. We'll find out if it adds any extra weight. So this gun weighs in at 3 pounds. I'm going to take it off real quick, hit it again just to make sure. And we're still, yep, 3.2. So right around 3 pounds or so. Let's throw the 98 Custom on there and see what it weighs. And the 98 Custom weighs in at 3 pounds. 3.2. Their weight again. Yeah, why not? We're going to check it one last time. And it is still 3.2. These guns weigh the exact same. In my opinion, everyone's going to ask, okay, so now that you've done a quick overview, which one would you choose and why? Currently, the Tippmann 98 Custom sells for $139. The Tippmann A-5 sells for $189. So with that price difference there, I think I'm personally going to go with the Tippmann A-5. Comes stock out of the box with a nice selector switch. You can easily change grips on this gun by just the push of 2 pins. Also, the biggest feature on this gun is the cyclone feeder. So you don't have to buy a hopper like you would have to do with the Tippmann 98 Custom. Comes ready to rock, and you are good to go. Lastly, I'm going to say, just because I chose the Tippmann A-5, in my personal opinion, doesn't mean this isn't a great gun. We run the Tippmann 98 Customs as a lot of our rental guns at all of our field locations. One reason for that, they're awesome, they're tanks, they're super durable. People put them through the mud, the dirt, and the water, and they still perform. So either or, if you pick the 98 Custom or the A-5, you're not going wrong. Tippmann's been a great product for many, many years. So give this video a like, guys. Put down below in the comments what other versus or comparison videos you'd like to see us do, and we'll get on them. So thanks for watching, guys. Give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.